In this video, I'll be going through questions of index laws from P3. First, let's look at this question. Anytime you see something in a bracket to the power something, what you need to know is that you can separate it in this way. 3 to the power 4, p to the power 4, q squared to the power 4 into 2p q to the power 8. And then, whenever I have some kind of root, I can write it as 1 over the number in the root. So because this is a square root, there'll be a 2 here. If it was a cube root, there'll be 3. Now, this question is square root, so I'm going to write 1 over 2. Now, I can rewrite this as 3 to the power 4, p to the power 4. I can multiply the powers, q to the power 8 into p q to the power 4. Same base at the power, 3 to the power 4 into 2 is just 162. P to the power 4 into p is p to the power 5. Q to the power 8 into q to the power 4 is just q to the power 12. Now, let's look at this question. Find y as a simplified function of x. So, the first thing I'm going to do is write it as 3 to the power x minus, alright, can I write 27 as some kind of 3 to the power something? Of course I can, 3 to the power 3 into 3 to the power half. Alright, now 3 to the power x minus 4y equals 3 to the power 7 over 2. Because the bases are the same and it's equal to each other, don't you think the power should also be the same? Think of it logically. I have 3 squared equals 3 to the power x. What do you think x is going to be? 2, right? Because these two are the same number. Same way, I can use that logic and write x minus 4y equals 7 over 2. Then find y. Then it says find y as a simplified function of x. So I need to rewrite this in a better way. 4y equals x minus 7 over 2. Divide each term by 4. You get y equals x over 4 minus 7 over 8. Let's look at this question. I need to introduce this y term in each of these terms. So how do I do this? I know 3 to the power 3x can be rewritten as 3 to the power x whole thing to the power 3. Why I rewrote it like this is because I know y is 3 to the power x. So instead of this, I can just write y cube. Alright, same way, I'm going to use the same logic to solve b part. My first step is to isolate 3 to the power x. So 1 over 3 to the power x into 3 to the power minus 2. Notice, these two are still the same thing. I've just rearranged it in a different way. Now, 1 over y into 3 to the power minus 2. I know this is just 9 over y. Let's try part C now. 81 over 9. 9 is just 3 squared. 2 minus 3x. Do you notice I'm trying to bring 3 here because I have this x term here, so I need to change it with y. Now, 81 over 3, 4 minus 6x. How do I isolate 3 to the power x? 81, I need to write 3 to the power x into minus 6. This makes it minus 6x. But I have this plus 4, so multiplied by 3 to the power 4. Notice, this is the same as this. Then, 81 divided by 3 to the power 4 is just 1. 3 to the power x is y to the power minus 6. Bring this to the top and I have my answer y to the power 6. Let's look at this question now. Same logic. I need to introduce m here. So I need to isolate 2 to the power n, which is just 2 to the power n into 2 to the power 3. Same thing. Now m into 8, or a better way to write it is 8m. Now part B. 16, but I have 2. So can I write 16 as 2 to the power something? Of course I can. 4. This is 16. Whole thing to the power 3n. 16 to the power 3n. Same thing. Now, can I rewrite this? This will be 2 to the power 12n. But I want 2 to the power n. So, 2 to the power n. Whole thing to the power 12. So, m to the power 12. Let's look at this question. 3 to the power minus 1.5 equals a root 3. How do we solve this? Maybe first I can subject a and then I can try solving it. So this over root 3. Okay, I know minus 1.5 is just minus 3 over 2. Divided by Root 3. How can I write this as a power? Maybe now I can subtract the powers and I can find the answer. So minus 3 over 2 minus half is going to be minus 2. And with that, I've solved my question. It's 1 over 9. Let's try part B now. Same logic. I see multiplied to the power something. Okay, I can write it like this. X to the power 3 over 2. Multiply powers. Over 4x squared. 4 can be rewritten as 2 to the power 2. And now I can subtract the powers. 3 minus 2 is just 2. 3 over 2 minus 2 is just minus half. And that's your answer. Now let's look at this question. I have this complicated looking thing and I need to rewrite it in this form. So how do I do this? Let's just first try doing whatever we know. I know I can write roots as some kind of power. So let me try that. Y equals 5x squared plus x cubed to the power half over 8x to the power 1 over 3. Okay, I can multiply the powers, so let me do that. 5x squared plus x to the power 3 over 2. I can isolate this, so it will be 8 to the power 1 over 3, x to the power 1 over 3. Cube root of 8 is just 2, so I can write it like this. Okay, now what do? I can see there's x plus x, x plus x. Why don't I just separate these two? I can write it like this, right? 5x squared, 2x to the power 1 over 3, plus x to the power 3 over 2, 2x 1 over 3. Do you see? I've just rewritten this like this. But I can't just finish the question here. I have x here, x here, x here, x here. Let's simplify it. 5 over 2. 2 minus 1 over 3 is 5 over 3. Plus 1 over 2. 3 over 2 minus 1 over 3 is just 7 over 6. And that's your answer. If you want to do one-to-one classes or group classes with me, my email is in the description. Email me. That's it for this video. I hope you found this useful. See you.